We continue to follow the latest Decision 2008 news today, and we're learning this afternoon of some possible questionable activity at polls in Perry County. The U.S. Justice Department dispatched poll watchers to that area to comply with the 1965 Voting Rights Act, and they're coming back with some disturbing news. Secretary of State Beth Chapman is with us now to talk a little bit about it. And Ms. Chapman, first of all, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And secondly, these poll watchers say, first of all, that they saw a candidate or candidates within 30 feet of the polls telling people how they should cast their ballot. What do you think about hearing this?
Well, we were very disturbed in our office today and, of course, took immediate action, notified local law enforcement officials, the probate judge in Perry County, both of them, and asked for their immediate attention to this report. It does concern us because it was a federal observer from the Department of Justice who called the Secretary of State's office and reported to us that there was a candidate who had been loitering since the polls opened. So we're talking about from 7 in the morning until shortly after 1 o'clock today, instructing, I think was the word she used, instructing people on how to vote. And of course that's voter intimidation and could have led to voter fraud of different types. And Perry County is also, at the present time, has an astronomical number of absentee ballots that have been turned in. So we have many concerns.
Well, I know that in itself is suspicious. There were also reports of a Perry County voter who admitted that he, quote, sold his vote, taking money in exchange for voting for a specific candidate. Obviously, that must disturb the Secretary of State as well.
It breaks my heart. There was a gentleman on a television show last night who, without any hesitation whatsoever, said that he sold his vote for $40. And that's a shame because, to me, that's putting a $40 price tag on the head of men and women who have died for this country and our freedom, and veterans here in our state who have fought for us to have this freedom, for it to be sold so cheaply.
Well, and I know your office and the Justice Department will no doubt be investigating. I also wanted to mention the lower voter turnout that you predicted yesterday. Just very quickly, is that what we're experiencing today?
We're looking at 10 to 12%. Obviously, we had a very nice Super Tuesday, but I believe a lot of people felt their duty was done and they went home, and they'll come back in November. And that's a shame. That doesn't excuse it, but it does explain it. So I think that's why we're seeing the lower numbers today.
All right. Secretary of State Beth Chapman, thank you so much for joining us. Well,